The purpose of this video is to discuss the IEP process. An IEP is an individualized education plan. There are many components that make up the IEP. The IEP addresses the level of functioning and disability of the student. It discusses how the disability impacts the student and their education, how the student will participate in the general education classroom and curriculum. The IEP also addresses all services that will be provided to the student, including any occupational therapy, speech and language therapy, or any physical therapy services they may need. Any modifications to curriculum or any accommodations the student may need are also stated in this IEP. These can be things such as oral instructions, more time on task, and simplified directions. The IEP will also state any plans for evaluation services and transition services for the student. In order to get the IEP process started, you need a referral. This can be given by a teacher or a parent. Parents are usually the best advocates for their child, and they can offer more insight into how the disability affects the student. The referral must be written out. Once a referral has been submitted, the parents must then give consent for an evaluation to take place. Parents' consent for the evaluation must be in writing. Once the school district has the consent form, the school district has 60 days to perform the evaluation of the student. The evaluation will address all problem or concerns area. This includes academic areas as well as speech and language. Once the evaluation is completed, the IEP team will meet with the parents to discuss if the student is eligible for services or not. Parents may also seek out any outside evaluations if they are not satisfied with the results of the school district. In order to meet eligibility requirements, the student must have a disability listed by the IDEA. These include autism, deafblindness, deafness, emotional disturbance, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, other health impairment, specific learning disability, speech language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment. The disability must also impact the student's education, meaning that the general education setting alone would not be enough for the student to succeed. Once eligibility has been determined, the student is then placed on the IEP, and the team meets yearly to discuss any progress and any new goals or concerns they would like to address. It's important to involve parents and students throughout the entire IEP process. Parents can offer insight into the student and provide valuable information that can help determine the right services needed for the students. Involving parents also helps build a relationship and establish trust. When it comes to student involvement, this helps set them up for their future. They may not understand why they are receiving different services compared to their classmates. Involving them in the process allows them to see firsthand what is happening and why it is important they receive these services. Overall, the IEP process is highly collaborative and involves multiple people working together to help students succeed. Thank you.